Welcome, welcome, welcome back to In the Black Budget. Hey, budget besties. It's your girl Aisha. For those of you who don't know, I am a single working mom of two wonderful little guys. I started In the Black Budget to help get my finances back in order after divorce and surviving abuse. I'm a financial abuse survivor, and I would like to bring awareness to financial abuse and rebuilding afterwards. A company is said to be in the black if it is profitable. This channel is designed to help you take control of your finances in order to create a stable financial future and live in the black finally. Here at In the Black Budget, we break down complex financial concepts into easy to follow steps. Simple like black and white. All right, let's get our mindset right. Today I am going to be cash stuffing my second January paycheck. And I just want to clear the space so I can have the right mindset before I even touch the money to make plans for my zero base budget. Yeah, zero base budget. I want you all to be able to have a relaxed mindset before you even go into planning your money and touching it. It makes a lot of difference of how you actually utilize it once you have it in your binder or in your wallet and ready to face the week to come. So let me just put my smudge over here now that we have cleared our space. And we can go ahead and start our affirmations. It is safe for me to be wealthy. I release all negative energy over money. Thank you, universe, for the money that flows to me. Okay, guys, now that we have cleared the space, we have gotten our mind right, we can go ahead and start our cash stuffing for our second paycheck of January. I went ahead prior to and completed this cash planning sheet that I created so I could know what categories to cash stuff in my binder, the amount, as well as the denominations of cash, how many hundreds, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s I needed to put in there. With the cash planning sheet, it just helps you stay organized. And I noticed that when it comes to anything in life, actually, not just money, but anything in life, organization and less chaos makes it so more simple to be able to handle things that are complex, such as money. Money is complex, y'all. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and say it's easy, it's not a big deal. No, if you don't have the right mindset, anything could be chaotic. And money has energy, money is spiritual, money has feelings, money has trauma attached to it. So, the best way for all of us to handle it is to have a clear mind and to stay. The best way to have a clear mind is to stay organized. So, cash planning sheets, written down budgets and notebooks, or maybe even putting it in a computer spreadsheet. Why I sound like I'm from the baby boomer era? A computer spreadsheet. If you can use a computer spreadsheet, one of them things with the click, click, clack, clack. Come on, Isha, stop. That also can help you stay organized, but you have to stay organized to keep your mindset straight and focused towards your goal. In order for you to be financially free, to experience financial freedom, to accept the abundance of money, wealth, and success, you have to have a clean slate, a clear mind, a readily available mindset to accept such success such knowledge, such, you know, rewards. Is the best way I could put it. But we could go ahead and start counting our money for our second paycheck of January 2024. Y'all, this year is moving and is moving smoothly, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, let's go ahead and start counting our money. All right. So we are cash stuffing $16.40 today. For those of you who are new to cash stuffing, this money is the money that is left over after my fixed variables have been deducted from my account. If you're not sure the difference between I said fixed variables. Y'all tripping, y'all. My fixed expenses have been deducted from my account. For those who are maybe not sure about the difference between fixed expenses and variable expenses, I break down both of those in my budgeting 101 and budgeting 102 videos that are already uploaded on my channel. Go ahead and check those out. It helps you figure out the difference between the two and also how to budget your paychecks. But we're going to be cash stuffing $16.40 today, y'all. So I have my A6 binder. Like I mentioned before in my past videos, I will be adding more binders, but my primary goal right now in the beginning of 2024, Q1, and we'll see if we need to move into Q2 with this goal, but I'm hoping to accomplish it by the end of Q1, which is by the end of March, is to fulfill my emergency fund. I spoke about my main goal for 2024 is to have my emergency fund fully funded. And my emergency fund for me and myself, for me and my children, is I would like to have 3 months of take home pay put away in a high yield savings account. And each paycheck, my goal is to save at least 10 cents of every dollar after my fixed expenses are paid in order for me to reach that goal. If I'm able to do 10 cents, if I could do 5 cents. If I'm unable to do 5 cents, I could do 2 cents. The goal is to always put money away for myself and my family first before any of this other stuff is allocated. You know, I know we need groceries. I know we need gas. We don't have to eat out. We don't have to have entertainment. And dare I say it, we do not have to have money put away for self-care for me every single paycheck. So I'm not fully focused on the variables that aren't necessities. So the four walls is what's mainly important. And before any of the other stuff that comes with self-care and taking care of me so I can continue on with this, I can sacrifice 2 weeks and wait until the next paycheck to get those things done. But I always make sure that I do what? Pimp my money, because my money ain't pimping me. Okay? Ain't happening. So I'm going to go ahead and start my stuffing. So I have my cash planning sheet and I'm going to start stuffing for my emergency fund. I will be giving an update on my emergency fund by the end of Q1, so you guys can see what I have been able to accomplish throughout Q1, January, February, March. So at the beginning of April, I will let you know how much of my emergency fund I've been able to hit percentage wise, or if I've been able to fully fund it. But believe me, if I'm able to fully fund it before April, you'll be the first one to know. You will, because y'all my friends and y'all gonna know what I've been up to. For sure. All right, so savings. We're doing $1,000 for savings, and I am excited to be able to do that because it's been a while since I've been able to stuff that much for my savings, but it is necessary, y'all. Like when I tell you, your girl been through it, your girl been through it, and my security is having a stable backup plan for myself and my children. So we're gonna do 900s, 100s. All right, and 250s. So this is actually the biggest I've been able to save in my emergency fund in a while. But I'm telling you, affirmations work. They really do. You know, being able to talk positive to myself so positive can come to self makes a difference. It's silly. I'm not gonna lie, it is silly when you first start doing it until you start seeing the results. You're like, it ain't that silly, no. Because it works, no. You know, but saving $1,000 in my emergency fund is a huge flex for me because I haven't been able to save that much in a long time, but it does feel good. So next, we're going to move on to groceries. I've been doing really good with the $250 that I've been putting away for groceries. Sometimes I go over, but it's very rare. Like I actually feel like I usually have some money left over since we've been doing more of the cook at home. But y'all, I think my kids are getting tired of my little basic recipes. Please put in the comments some recipes that you think children who are young who will like but has good amount of vegetables in there too. So my kids are real big carb eaters, and I just really need to be able to sneak in some vegetables in there instead of fighting every single mealtime to have them eat vegetables. So please, in the comments, please help a sister out, okay? Okay, let me know what you guys are doing when it comes to meals with your picky eaters out there. So for groceries, we're going to be doing 250. This 250 has been getting us through. I noticed we snack more in the chillier time of the year, but that's okay because this 250 has been doing pretty good for us. Um, gas, we're going to do 75. Now, usually I do less than this, but I'm putting away extra just in case I need to have the gas money since it is the cooler time of the year, you know, winter months. You never know when you need to go somewhere or you need to have extra cash in the car. So, one thing I've always done, I was taught this by a guy when I worked at a grocery store when I was younger. He always had emergency money put away in his glove compartment. And at first I was like, oh, that's a privilege to be able to do that. But so gas, we're doing 75 to be able to do that. But it makes so much sense because sometimes you don't have the money in your account, or it's nice to have it just in case of emergency, especially when it's cool outside. Maybe you go somewhere to get gas and their machine is down. I don't know if you guys have had this situation, but a couple of times I've gone places, be it a fast food place, be it a grocery store, be it even a drugstore. Their machines are down and they can't take cards. They're only taking cash. So in situations like that, I'm thankful to have a cash stuffing budget, but also prior to having a cash stuffing budget, I listened to this older gentleman who came to my line to pay for his groceries, and he didn't have his uh, debit card with him. And he was like, oh my goodness, because I paid my bill when I went to the doctor's and I must have put it in my pants and not back in my wallet. But that's okay because I always keep an emergency $50 bill tucked in the back of my wallet. And it's just like something opened up my mind, like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. What if you are in a situation that you misplace your wallet, or or you don't have the cash in there, or if it bounced back if you're not really on top of your finances? Always have cash available in emergencies. And I was just so astonished, like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, good thing he had a $50 bill tucked in his thing. And he said, and I was like, so now that you've used your $50 bill, do you just put another one back in there? And he's like, yeah, I'll probably spend the rest of this. I think his bill came to like $22 or something like that. And I was like, so do you just put the rest back in your wallet and just use it for another emergency? He's like, no, I'll probably use the rest of this money and then I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to get a fresh $50 bill. I'm going to fold it up and put it in the back of my wallet for emergencies. He was like, not only do I put a $50 bill in my wallet for emergencies, so I always have it on me, he said, I also always put an emergency $50 bill in my glove compartment with my car manual book. The manual book to come with all the cars. And I was just so like, this man is one of the most prepared people I ever thought. He was like he was a superhero to me. And from that moment on, when I was doing well with my finances, before the financial abuse, because every time I will put money in the glove compartment for emergency room, for emergencies, I will go back to the glove compartment just randomly to get some napkins or whatever, because we stay putting napkins in that glove compartment, and it'll be gone. And I'm like, what happened to the emergency? Oh, I needed it. For what? Oh, I don't know. I think I wanted to go get something to a drink, and I didn't have enough money on the card, or I wasn't sure, or I left my card at home, so I just used it. So you didn't replenish it, like you didn't go to the ATM and get money out and put it back. No, I forgot. I forgot. So it was always a situation where I was constantly putting this emergency $50 in there. I just stopped doing it after a while because it was like, obviously you're not taking it as serious as I am. That it's only for emergencies. An emergency of buying a Monster or a Red Bull, that's not an emergency. That's a want. That's not a need. Like, oh, you forgot your wallet, which you always seem to forget it when it's something that you want, or you want to go somewhere, or you needed it for the movies, or you needed it was just, it got to the point I just stopped doing it. But now that I'm back to having control of my finances, I've been able to get back into putting, that emergency money in the glove compartment, and then also in my wallet, not my binder. I do have an emergency set of money put it away in there as well, just in case our machines are down. We're only taking cash, or something happens with the bank account that maybe I didn't plan for, and the account's overdrawn, or there's no enough money for what I need there. So that's just a tidbit. I know that was a really long story, but I just had to share that one. I just had to share that one. So yeah, most of this, if I do not use this is a long way of me saying, for if I do not use all the money that is put away here, it will be going into the glove compartment to add to the emergency money. Next, we have eating out. I'm going to be putting away $100 here. And the only reason why I'm putting away $100 that there are a lot of birthdays in my family this month. So, and for like friends and family. So more than likely I will be going out to eat, and also paying for the birthday person's meal, or putting something on it. Okay. So, and I know it was a video that just went out recently on the internet about whether or not this man who went out to dinner with his wife and her friends, and he was the only guy there, and they were expecting him to pay for all of their meals because he was the only guy there, but he was there for the birthday girl and his wife, and he only paid for the birthday girl and his wife, and everybody just was up in an uproar like, wow, you really ain't gonna pay for us? Like, girl, if you broke, just say that. If your friends broke, just say that. Like, I would never open my mouth to expect someone else's husband to pay for my meal unless it was discussed ahead of time and that was the understanding of what was going to happen. But no, I would never. And the husband and the wife handled it very well. You know, the wife basically like, when y'all get a husband, then y'all could have him pay for y'all. But until then, get out of our pockets. We here out of love. We ain't here out of obligation or servitude. But eating out, and write in the comments, let me know when you go out to dinner for someone's birthday, do you automatically think that everyone is going to split the bill evenly, or does everyone just put money towards the birthday person's meal? Do you just get separate individual checks, or is it based on the level of how well you know everyone at that table? Like, if I don't know everybody at that table, then I'm not going to be splitting the bill with them. It's just a weird thing. It's like one of those common courtesy things, but it's not very common because everybody has a different understanding of how that should be handled. Personally, I don't go out to large restaurant meetups or whatever you may have it, no matter how well I know someone or care about them. I would rather treat them to lunch one on one, but I'm not going to a restaurant with 10, 15 other people just to have that awkward moment when the check comes that people don't know all of a sudden what they done got. And I mean, if we could all just split the bill evenly, really, because you had 5 drinks, you had 2 appetizers, an entree, and 2 desserts, but you want me, the person who didn't have an appetizer or a dessert, and I drank water, to pay for all of that and only had an entree? Yeah, I don't think so. If I don't know you that well, and my friends and I who go out to eat, we are very well versed and we will split the bill, and we also will have a discussion prior to of what we're going to do so we can all kind of stay in the same range. I think that's the best way to handle it, but let me know how y'all be doing it. So we got $100 for eating out. Entertainment, I am doing 75. Y'all, I don't think I'm gonna use this. I really don't. I'm hoping it spills over into the next paycheck because I am not really that pressed to go out and do anything. Like, it's cold where I live right now, y'all. It's cold most of the places in the country. And it's just like a struggle to get myself out and active. Like, what was I thinking when I said 2024 is going to be the year for me to go out? Why can I say 2024 spring or 2024 winter? Because now I'm upset with myself that I'm not going out as much as I thought I was going to be. But this $75 is set for me to go out and get drinks. And that's probably about it. Just to go out and get some drinks, or maybe to go see a movie, like a matinee or something. But I see, I'm already talking myself out of it. It's not even the end of January, and I'm already talking myself out of doing something I say I'm going to do this year. You're going to go out, Aisha. Do not argue with me. You are going to go out in 2024, and you are going to enjoy yourself. Rain, shine, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter. You are going to go out and be social. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still battling with myself. All right, so household, we're going to do $60. So we're going to be doing $60 because I actually need to get some new towels. my mother is, Susie Homemaker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she gets towels every season. She gets a new set of towels. I don't know where this accent came from, and I don't even think my accent know where it's from. But she be playing me when she come over to my house like, got the same towels, huh? Hold up, but I keep them clean though. But I keep them clean though. I mean, what's the big deal? She was like, you just need to get new towels. Like, it's important for a lady to have new towels in her home. And I don't see what the big deal is. As long as I keep them clean, they. Ooh, did I count this right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I mean, like, what's the big deal? Like, why do I need to constantly change the decor in my bathroom and my kitchen? And I'd rather put that money away towards my emergency fund so I can meet it before the end of Q1 or, if need be, by the end of Q2. I'm so I'm just perplexed by the requirements to constantly get throw pillows, to get rugs, to get towels. I know different strokes for different folks, and that's just not me to be spending all this money on things that I already have as long as I keep them clean and disinfected. What is the big deal? What is the big deal? Like, I'm not keeping towels for years. I mean, I just got out of that. I ain't gonna lie. I probably got out of that probably like 3 years ago or so because, yeah, I used to have them towels, those strings be stringing. And I'm like, it's still working. It's fine. I'm like, girl, you did not grow up in the Great Depression. You don't have to do this anymore. You can let it go. You could go ahead and get you some new stuff. And I did eventually. But I'm not doing every season, getting a whole new set of everything. It ain't happening. So self-care, I am doing $80. And my self-care is going to be a deluxe pedicure, y'all. Okay? That is what I'm going to be doing. Because these feet got to get done. I'm not going to wait until the spring and summertime to go ahead and get these claws. I mean feet. I got feet, y'all. I can't believe I said claws. Nah, they claws. Get these claws handled and busted down. Like, I don't know if you guys remember from Martin, uh from the Martin sitcom when Gina was working at Shanae's salon and she had to do Myra's pedicure.
Okay, Myra. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Why don't you take your shoes off so we could get started?
They are off. Girl, what are you doing? You don't foul like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, please, okay? You gotta go to work on Myra's feet. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yep, that's where I am. I'm always gonna be transparent with y'all. And that's one thing you never, ever, ever have to worry about. Aisha, I will always be transparent with you. But right now, I got hashtag Myra feet, and I'm trying to be better. That's what this self care is for. It's not for the nails. It's for them feet right now. So let's go through my cash binder for the second paycheck of January. We are doing we're doing $1,000 for the emergency fund. Getting closer to that goal, y'all. $250 for groceries. $75 for gas. $100 for eating out. $75 for entertainment. What do we put here? $60 for household, and $80 for self-care. So altogether that was $1,640, and this is going to propel us into February. So I hope that you are doing well on your cash stuffing budget. You know, like I said before, it takes discipline, but most importantly, it takes you giving yourself grace as well as being consistent. I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to comment with your budgeting tips. Until next time, happy budgeting, y'all. And remember, believe you belong in the black. Bye.